Do you ever like? Do you talk about your condition on stream, right?
Very rarely. I do occasionally.
From time
both
to
the main
time,
times.
right?
Yeah, both the main times I've talked about it has been with you.
Like, I feel like, to me, like, I don't really like bring it up unless like somebody asks me a question about it, or like if I notice that it's getting in the way of like what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's always so hard to like, I don't know, it's rough. It's hard to talk about it. It's hard to verbalize things sometimes, and I don't know. I didn't even forget what I was gonna say.
No, I feel that because yeah, when I went on my three week break recently,
let's go.
Well, I specifically said I didn't know how long it was going to be at the beginning. It was going to be a minimum of 2 weeks. And the actual reason for that, like I told you this the other day, was that I had to get 3 injections directly into my spine. And I think, you know, when it comes to procedures like that, sometimes it's just immediately better. Boom, you bounce back and it's like, this was great. Let's go. And then sometimes you have like, sometimes it puts you in a worse place for quite a while before it gets better. It always helps in the long run because it is medicine, but it depends on what goes on at that time.
It's true. It's like with plasma, like, you know, I used to get plasma every month, but now my condition has gotten to a point where I get it every week. But it's like sometimes like it makes me so sick, and I'm just like,
yeah, and you know it'll make you better like a few days after, but yeah, it sucks that at that point you don't know, is this going to be one of the ones where I like get sick for a day, or is this going to be one of the ones where I'm sick for like 5 days?
Do you like get afraid sometimes that like one day you're afraid you're gonna wake up and you're not gonna be able to stream again? Because I have like panic attacks about that all the time.
I get scared about that all the time because I can now sit in a chair for like 15 to 20 minutes at a time. There was a time where I could only do, there was a time when I could only do like 5 minutes. And
that's amazing. I'm so proud.
At one point I didn't have a standing desk. So it was just, I had like a bunch of dog food boxes on top of my desk to keep everything at standing level, and everything was like really shaky.
You gotta
like,
make
it took
do
a while.
somehow.
Exactly. It took a while for me to learn how to like stand for like hours at a time as well. And like when I first started at NIJISANJI, I was like, I'll probably do like 2-hour streams maximum. Now it's gotten to the point where, I've gotten to the point where I can do like 6 hours. I did like a 10-hour stream once. And it's just from like pure joy of being here, pure joy and like trying to get better and like strengthening as much as you can, and just taking breaks when you need it, doing your best, and realizing that there are some days you wake up and you just have to be like, no, today is a day I need to take off. And people just need to understand that.
Yeah, but I'm guilty of pushing myself to past my limits, and that's bad.
I remember the subathon.
You know, listen, this is what I tell people that care about me. I tell them, listen, if I don't push myself, nobody's gonna push me for me. I have to do this. I have to.
That's it.
Sometimes
and there's
you
also
just
that
have to.
level, like I always feel bad like when I'm, like I just said to you earlier, oh, if you're tired, we can just end now. Like I always feel bad when you're looking tired. And at the same time, it is very much, and this isn't just us, but like every creator in their own way, we all know our own bodies better than anyone else. So even if it looks like we're tired, we know a point at which we're going to stop. And one of the problems that a lot of streamers have is people in chat trying to baby them quite a bit and being like, oh, you look really sad right now. Maybe you should take a day off. Oh, you look tired. Just end. It's okay. It's like, I know my body. I'll end when I'm good. Don't worry about it. Chill.
They just
Thank
care
you very
about
much.
us a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Sweet. But, you know, it's like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people just don't understand that, like, when you have an issue like this, like, you have to push yourself. Like, I always feel like I have to do, like, I have to put in 110 more effort. Like, 1,000% more effort than a normal human in order to try to function as a normal human. And if I don't do that, then, you know, shit's fucked.
You don't want to slip back into things either. Where
my
like,
god, that's my biggest fear.
yeah, you have a bad day and you happen to like stay in bed for one day, and then the day after, even though you feel a bit better, everything's like super tight because of it. You don't want to get out of bed again. But if you don't get out of bed at that point, it's just going to become routine to stay in bed and to barely get up. And it,
so you know,
you have to keep pushing yourself. You can't just like fall back into old habits.
I got ligma like a few months ago.
Oh no. What the ligma?
I got the ligma like I've had ligma for like almost 2.5 months. Actually, no, 3 now.
You feeling okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay. It's just like it's taken a lot out of me, and it's like I remember when I'm being serious. I'm substituting the word for something else. By the way, this is not.
I figured it out. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like
that's why at first I laughed, and then I was like, "Oh shit, you okay?"
It's okay. You can laugh. It's fine. You can laugh. You can laugh. I like to laugh. But when I first like tested and I found out that I had ligma, like I had like a panic attack, like a really bad panic attack. I was so scared. I got so scared. I cried for like 3 hours because I was like, "That's it. That's it. It's over for me. That's it. Goodbye. Goodbye streaming. Goodbye everything." And I remember I was like freaking out so bad because in my mind I was convinced that was it. That I fucked up. Well, I didn't fuck up, you know. I got exposed because my family got it, and you know I live with my parents, so it's like
yeah, it was just bad.
It was inevitable. However, you know, had it happened 2 years ago, yes, that would have been over. But it's okay. I'm surviving. But it was just like, I just remember the anxiety of feeling everything being taken away. And like, just thinking, because I'm sure you know, like, you know the feeling where it's like your body starts to betray you and there's nothing you can do or say to fix it. And you have to learn how to accept it because even though it's happening, it can't stop happening, and you just get so upset and so angry. You're like, why is this happening? Why me? Why? And then you have to like learn how to like care about yourself again, and you have to learn how to accept yourself in this new way of life, and learn how to like adapt and function. And it's like I just remember all that rushing back and being like, oh my god, my life is over! Fuck!
And yet you managed to get through it, exactly.
I mean, I'm still dealing with it to this day, but it's like every day is tough, and it's like a lot of people just don't get how scary that shit can be for a person, you know? Like, I don't know, it's crazy. It's bittersweet when I meet somebody that's a VTuber or anybody in general that like has like chronic health issues and understands what I'm going through kind of, and we can kind of like connect and understand each other. And it makes me sad at the same time because like I wish no one had to go through any of this stuff, but it's nice to know that there's people that get it.
Yeah. I think one of the most powerful things about that as well is that so many people would just tune into one of your streams, or so many people would just meet you one time. I would not have any idea what you're going through. I just think she's this bright, cheerful girl who's so supportive of everyone around her, so full of energy, so freaking funny, and yeah, just inspires so many people.
Well, that's why I love being anime, you know? It's like, that's why I feel so lucky, and I'm glad that you get to be yourself.
Anime too, yeah.
Yeah, because like, we get to be the best versions of ourselves, and I think that's great.
We get to show the world what we want them to see and show them us at our strongest moments, and maybe just leave when we have to leave if it happens to be a weak moment.
Yeah. Don't forget about us if we have to leave.
Yeah. We'll always be trying to fight our way back.
Yeah, always. We'll find our way. We'll figure it out.
Heck yeah. We've got a whole multiverse of mousies now.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Me too. I'm glad you're doing good.
I'm glad you're doing good.
I can't believe you did your anniversary during that. That's wild.
Dude, I have a very high tolerance for pain and illness because I just tell people I know how to play pretend very well, and it's fine. I'm gonna be fine. Like, if I start complaining about feeling ill, you know that it's like I'm at my limit.
Serious, yeah. I'd rather just say nothing. Just
crazy.
Be like, sorry, I have to cancel the stream today.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
I have to cancel. A dog ate my computer screen. I have to cancel.
Yeah, sorry. My dog ate my homework, which happens to be, you know, my stream.
Yeah.
He ate the internet. Sorry, internet's just gone.
My goldfish ate my keyboard. I cannot access the internet today. I'm sorry.
We'll be back when I can. And to be honest, yeah, because we've talked about ourselves, but it's so true for everyone. You never know what anyone in the world is going through.
That's true. That's true.
Like I said, you tune into one of our streams and you'll just think they're VTubers. They're having a good time. And you never know who in the world might be having a bad day and might be dealing with some serious shit. And you've just seen them on their worst day, but they're just doing their best.
The stars did not,
haven't lined up.
Yeah, it was hard. There you are!
Kind of DM. There I am. There you are.
There you are. There we are. And goodbye!
Goodbye!